Okay, if you're about to open an Etsy store, or if you've just opened an Etsy store, and even if you have an established Etsy store, I'm going to smash the myths and show you the reality of what it takes to earn different revenue amounts per month. So let me show you what you're looking at, and then we're going to go through this work together and just bring a massive dose of reality to the Etsy community on YouTube. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the hours of your day, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 4 people here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4 people I spoke to in my consultancy last week, and these 4 people want to earn these 4 amounts of revenue. This really happened last week, and at the end of the week I thought this is a great opportunity to teach you guys about the reality of selling on Etsy and why so many people get it wrong. As sellers and people on YouTube trying to teach you stuff just get it totally wrong. So person 1 wanted $500 a month, person 2 wanted $1,000 a month, person 3 wanted $5,000 a month, and person 4 wanted $10,000 a month. None of these people had yet opened an Etsy store. So they're exactly or similar position to you guys who are watching this video. So here's the reality. Person 1, I said to him, how much time do you have to put into your Etsy store per day? He said, oh, an hour to 2 hours, right? When you start out on Etsy, you need to be prepared to earn $5 an hour, okay? This isn't where it ends up. This is a weighted, it's an average over all the work that I've done with all the clients I've done over the years to show you what typical returns are going to look like, okay? So $5 for 2 hours work. So $10, right, is what they would project to be earning. And if they do that for 5 days, right, that's $50 a week, Monday to Friday, let's say, right? And that equals $200 a month. So out of the 500 they wanted, they're only getting 200. They're $300 short. So to actually try to get to the number that they needed, they've got to go way beyond what they thought, what YouTube told them is possible. Yeah, just do an hour or 2 a day and you'll earn this money. No, you won't. Of course you won't, because it's a game. It's a visibility investment game. You've got to go first. You've got to put time in to start getting these revenue numbers out. So now you can see for this chap here to get to the 500, he's going to need to do 3 more. One of those, and one of those, right? So $25 in a day, $125 in a week, $500 in a month, at an average of $5 per hour in the day. So it's really stacked against you, right? And this is month 1. Notice down here I've got month 1, month 2, and month 3, right? So this guy here wants to earn 1,000, but he's willing to put more time in, right? He says, I want to earn $1,000 a month, but do you know what? I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to do 8 hours a day. So this guy is going for it, right? So in a day, 15, 30, $40 a day. So that's $40 a day, $200 a week. He gets to $800 a month. That's close to his target of 1,000, right? And things are going to get interesting in a minute with this. So person 3 wants 5,000 and he does the full-time hours as well, right? So all of these are 5s and he gets 800. So he's way short. And the bottom person also does the same thing, but they're also even further away from their target, right? So 800 of 10,000 a month, way, way short. But this is where the magic starts to happen, and this is what nobody but me will teach you, okay? This work that you're putting in compounds. So the more hours you put in at the start, yes, your deficit, if you've got larger revenue amounts you want to earn, yes, the deficit will be higher, but the hours you put into your store and the development of your business start to compound. So in month 1, we're looking at $5, basically $5 an hour, right? But when we start talking about these guys, these 3 here that are willing to put the time in, everything starts to change. Because they're putting in so much more time than anyone else, the top guy who's not willing to put it in, things start to move in their favor. And this is the part about Etsy that I'm so glad to be teaching you, and that, you know, no one else really talks about. Month 2, the compounding means you're basically earning $10 an hour. It's still not very good for a lot of people, but it's now 10. And this is spreading across these hours. It's hard work, right? But now we're getting closer to the figures these guys want, and this one is possible to go past it. So they're all earning 1,600, okay? And these are good stores, so they're doing things right, and they're working well. So now the compounding means your hourly rate goes up. This is how it works. If you continue to put the hours in, this guy isn't. He's going to struggle to get anywhere with the time that he's putting in. But you can now see by month 3, with a good Etsy business and good growth, now we're at $2,400. Okay, $2,400 a month after 3 months running a decent Etsy business is good going. And this is what the reality looks like. The compounding happens the more consistently you put your hours in. And follow what I teach you. Literally follow what I teach you. This is how the results compound and start to come. So you've got to keep going. You've got to keep working. This is why I always say, get to 100 listings, get to 3 months work, get out there, compound. I've not really talked about compounding before on my YouTube channel, but this is exactly it. These are the hours. Compound down into your store on these hours. These hourly rates will continue to go up, and you will more likely reach your revenue goals once you understand the time commitments you've got to make. And let's not forget that in an 8-hour day, of course, things can happen, right? So even though these guys are saying they've got 8 hours a day, you know, life gets in the way and we can lose time. You know, you can procrastinate. You can sit scrolling on your phone. You can not be well, right? You can have other commitments, and these hourly times start to go down. And this is actually what happens every day to us as business people. We're not robots. We can't just work 8 hours a day, day in, day out, and not have a problem, right? So you have to factor in life circumstances into what you're doing. And that makes this compounding, this month over month effect, more and more important, which is why you've got to stick at this for many months to ride out the compounding, start to gain the compounding, ride out day-to-day problems that come up in your business that mean you can't work 8 hours a day. Maybe you could never work 8 hours a day, like these guys up here. Well, if you've only got an hour or 2 a day, you've got to understand the limitations of what's possible. People come to me wanting, they say, Nick, I've got an hour or 2 a day, right? This is what they've got. Many people every week come to me with this, and they want this. They really, really want $10,000 a month from 2 hours work a day. It will never happen. It will never happen. If you've only got an hour or 2 a day, you've got to lower what's possible to earn. Now, of course, there's exceptions. Of course, Some people will find a way to do it. Overwhelmingly, most of you won't. So if you've only got an hour or two a day, you have to lower what you can earn. There's no way you can reasonably earn $5,000 a month with an hour or two's work a day. You've got to raise and move into the orange and yellow and green areas of your daily work hours to bring about the revenue and get the compounding. You can't compound hourly rate if you're only working an hour or two a day. Do you see how this works? So get into my comments, let me know if this helps you about time management and understanding the connection between time and money. And as always, let me know if this is a good video and you want more of them. And if you want to work with me, the Booking Now button's coming up on your screen that takes you to a calendar booking form to book a free call with me on Zoom so that I can work out with you how in paid consultations or mentoring I can further your Etsy business. I look forward to catching you in the consultations and catching you in the comments. Cheers.